lying?
I don't know.
So let's meet your daughter, Marjanae. How you doing, Marjanae?
I'm fine.
You're in a very difficult spot. You're Brian? You're with Brian. How long have you been with Brian for?
Almost a year.
Almost a year. And you have one child already.
Mm-hmm.
And how old is that child?
She's 2.
2. And now you have a second one on the way?
Yeah.
And when's your due date?
February the 14th.
February 14th. So pretty, oh, Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Wouldn't that be nice if that came on Valentine's Day?
No.
No. Do you believe Brian's story that your mom's hitting on him, that she wants to be with him, that she's sending him naked pictures, phone sex in jail?
I really don't know who to believe, really, because she's saying she didn't, and he's saying she did. It's really just
Before he came in your life, how was your mother's relationship with you?
It was okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it was okay.
But no parent relationship is perfect, because as a parent, you got to bear down on your kid. Your kid's resentful. You yell at them, then they apologize. But she was a good mom.
She's okay.
Okay. I was trying to give you an
I'll take okay, Steve.
Okay. So your mother took a lie detector test. Brian couldn't be here because he's on parole. So your mother came here. She took the lie detector test. If she passes, what would happen with you and Brian?
Me and Brian.
That's it.
Yeah, very good.
But if your mom fails,
There would be no me and her.
your mom, no more. I mean, she's grandma. That's it.
No, you don't do that to your kids. There would be no.
Okay. You got to bet, right? All your money, you got to put on one pile or the other. Mom or Brian, who's lying?
I don't know.
But you got to bet. You got to pick in your heart.
I would say Brian is lying, but I would just.
Yeah. You know what? If all the money I had, I'd be betting on Brian. I'd say Brian's a liar. And wouldn't you say the pictures of her sending naked pictures of herself? Wouldn't he then show you, hey man, your mom sent me naked pictures?
Yeah.
Right. You do that, right?
I mean, you would want to prove that she did do it.
Right. Of course. All right. So since Brian couldn't be here, I'm sorry how you say your name again. Shandera is the only one that we could give a lie detector test to. So we administered her, and we're going to find out the results. But, if she tells the truth, that means she's lying, right?
Right.
Okay. Shandera, we asked you, have you ever had sexual intercourse with your daughter's boyfriend, Brian? You answered no. Have you ever had sexual contact with your daughter's boyfriend, Brian? She answered no. She took 2 polygraphs. She told the truth. Did you ever make sexual advances towards your daughter's boyfriend, Brian? Shandera answered no. Is it true that you told Brian that you wanted to raise Marjorie and his daughter with him? And she answered no. Did you send naked photos of yourself to your daughter's boyfriend, Brian? She answered no. Did Brian ever make sexual advances towards you? She answered yes. She took 2 polygraph tests, and the results of those 2 polygraph tests is that your mother told the truth.
Told the truth. Tell you something. Hold on. Now I gotta say this. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you this. I'm your mother, and I love you. You understand? And I would never, ever deceive you in that way. There's not a man anywhere, not one that you would ever have, that would ever force my hand to do that to you. I have been telling you from the very beginning, he's trash, and you don't need him. First of all, you don't need any man to complete you. You can do that. You don't need any man to make you whole. You can do that. And second to that, I have never been dependent on any man, anything. I've always always stood on my own 2 feet, and I've always been the provider. From birth to my death, I will always be there for you. He wasn't gonna last, but I would. So why would you turn on me until you found out what the truth was? You have been mistreating me. You have been hurting my feelings ever since I've been back with you. Me and you had a conversation. We have been talking. You have called me every single day. There is not a reason that I would ever do that to you. And I'm so glad that you now know who's been on your side and who hasn't.
Does it bother you that Brian made up these lies about your mom?
Yes, of course. There was no reason.
There's no reason for it.
No.
Well, he did try to hit on her, so he maybe he's covering tracks a little bit. But there is no reason to lie about all the other stuff. You know, your mother, like she said, boyfriends come and go, but moms are there forever. And I'll say this, when Brian gets off probation and he feels like he's been wrong and he wants to come on the show and take a lie detector test, we're more than happy to have him on. You know, but I don't think we need to because, you know, your mom passed 2 polygraphs with flying colors, so you have some issues you got to work out with Brian. Like you said, he's gone, but you also got 2 children with him, so you're gonna have to deal with him on some part. I'm sorry that you had to find this out because for you, there's no good result. Either the man that you're with is lying to you, or your mother's lying to you, and it wasn't your mother. It was him. So good luck to you. Good luck to you. Great job. The situation between you and Jasmine has gotten so bad that you've gotten physical with each other.
I'm terrified of you every single day, every single morning. You're telling them that I hate you first?
We do a lot of crazy stories on the show, but this is one of the craziest stories we've ever done.
It's your